guys, mkoaje? Are you guys fine? Mko fiti? Um, I'm fine, verified as usual, as always. My name is Shalom. If you are new to this place, Karibu Sana. You're a returning subscriber. Thank you so much for coming. Keep coming back, and I love you right back. Before I even begin, there is a little bit of construction going around. Taking place around our place. Wow. And just in case you hear some noises, some noise, I am sorry. Okay. I don't know the title of what I'm about to shoot, but it's definitely something that happened to me, and that scared the hell out of me. I am still scared of a few things because of that. You know, when you join campus, unaishi hostel, alafu unahama at some point. That is if you're that kind of a person. So by second year, I was already out of the hostels and I was staying alone. Growing up, I used to be this lady mwenye alikuwa ameogopa giza, nilikuwa nimeogopa kuishi peke yangu. That is like sleeping in a house alone. Like I couldn't do that. So I used to like me anything giza, anything. You guys have seen my t-shirt. Looks nice, right? I feel so good having it. Like, oh my god, I have waited to wear this t-shirt. If you want this t-shirt, just talk to me. My number is in the description box. Yango, you guys can talk to me, okay? I will give you the shirt. Not for free though. Not for free. We'll talk about it. But I love this color. Oh, anyway. Where was I? What was I saying? Oh my god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. What was I talking about, guys? Oh, I remembered. Yeah, so I started staying alone and I was scared of lights off. I was scared of what ifs, theft, that is, in particular, maybe rape cases. You just know these things that we are usually scared of. So I started living alone, and months later, there's this particular guy that moved into our apartment, and he was just weird. The first time I saw him, I was actually from home after Corona season. I was from home, and so we were supposed to resume school. So and then I realized, oh, I have a new neighbor, and we say hi, and he's like, hi, how are you? And I'm like, I'm fine. Yeah, what's your name? My name is this. What's your name? You know how people talk, right? Sasa, that was the beginning of many things that happened to me. Cause you guys are scared. I'm not scared. Don't be scared. It's not a serious thing. Like it's serious, but don't be scared. Anyway, let me go to this story. I have been dragging you guys. You guys are scared? This guy came to my house and we talked about a few things that I would not want to mention, but we talked. I knew his intentions. He knew my side, my stand, and we agreed on a few things. So later on, I started feeling like he was becoming too much in my space. And you know, when somebody is too much in your space and you don't like this person, not even that you don't like, okay fine, don't like this person, it is very hard for you to tolerate their presence. I don't know, like, okay, that's just me. If I don't want you in my space and you keep coming in my space, it's like, no, it's not comfortable. Just, stay in your place. I had begun ignoring him, and he didn't take it lightly. He came and asked me, these days you don't say hi, this. It's because, first of all, he was an alcoholic, and before you guys bash me, I actually don't have a problem with somebody who takes alcohol. I have a problem with somebody who takes it irresponsibly. So this guy was an irresponsible alcohol consumer. Alcoholic. So I was just there like, I'm not comfortable with the smell, I'm not comfortable with the behavior. Yeah, I don't like it when you come and fall on my door. I am not your wife, as in, yeah? Why are you coming to fall on my door? Every night you're falling on my door, and you have a door. Like, he's literally the neighbor next door. So I was not comfortable. So definitely I had to pull back, because at a year, I don't know, we just didn't click on so many things. And yeah, he also looked weird. You know, these people that you just look from unawangalia kutoka mbali. So I stepped back, and he knew. Then he asked me, and I was like, I've been busy, blah blah blah. I have been busy, this has happened, so I don't have time for you. I don't have time. Like me, that's what I told him. And I expected him to take it lightly. So remember, I have told you he used to drink irresponsibly, so he used to come every night to my door, and when my door is open, he could just fall, anaanguka chini kwa mlango yangu, and I was not comfortable. This is where my fears began. Now, from what I want to start telling you, remember, I was a girl. If you knew me in 2020, I was quite tiny compared to right now. Like, I was so tiny, like literally tiny. You'd just think some girl in primary or something. And yeah, so I didn't have a lot of like power to, you know, sikuwa na hiyo nguvu ya kujiprotect sana, especially from somebody who wants to hurt me or something. You guys are scared? I'm not scared. Don't be scared. So wow. Let me tell you what happened. I know you guys already have things in your mind. You're like, this could be what has just happened. No, you're not right. Don't be that fast. It's not what you think. Anyway, fast forward. After kumwambia I am not having your time, he began now coming to my house during the day, sober person, and started asking me for little things like viberiti and gas, and wow, your kitchen smells nice, can I taste? You know, just these nice things. I'm not saying they're bad things. Nituru sasa, being that I am already not comfortable with him as my neighbor in the first place, how would I be comfortable with him still coming to my house or stuff? Anyway, guys, what are you thinking of? No, it's not that. Stop thinking. What are you thinking of? Well, let me tell you what happened now. I started locking my door even during the day. If I am cooking, nafungua dirisha, cause I didn't want to give him a loophole to my house, cause he would come with a reason and then stick there. Now, let me tell you why this story is being said. Now, let me tell you, as in the part of this story that I want you guys to hear. You see all those things that I have told you, I was just preparing you for a tough part of this story. Hi friends, how are you looking at me right now? Are you like, Kai, what does she want to say? It's not a big deal. Trust me. Okay, but it's a deal, just not a big deal. Now, I used to stay alone. My friends used to stay far. Wait, my mouth. You guys, I am literally wasting your time today, but why not? Because I need my gloves. I need to shine. even when I'm talking about stuff that really affected me, I need to shine. Yes. So I don't understand why he used to drink alcohol like that, but everybody, I mean, well, life is hard generally, so everybody has every reason for doing whatever they're doing, so we are not supposed to be judgmental. However, I was not comfortable. That's the point. So see, I've told you guys that I started locking my door. Then I realized, me, sometimes when I'm from school, I am so exhausted. I cook and I eat and I sleep. So I know this is very risky, but there are times when I never used to lock my door. Me, I could just sleep. Alafu, maybe hata nikiamka saa 7 going to the loo or something, is when it hits me that, oh sorry guys, it's when it hits me, my door is open, and then that's when I go and lock it. But not every day, just once in a blue moon. So that was a tendency, and it was something that I was really working on, because sometimes I don't know why I used to forget. You remember that other story of mine where I forgot to lock my door and my neighbor came in? Okay, now a different neighbor, actually though in the same apartment, in the same building. He got in and took my food. Now back to this other story. Me, I used to forget to lock my door, and it was very risky. Sometimes I don't know. Have you ever just fallen asleep and forgotten that you are supposed to be locking the door, the windows, taps? You just forget, or you are just so exhausted. You forget. You just and you throw yourself on your bed. So I used to forget. So that was a loophole, right? Are you guys with me? Are you guys thinking of crazy stuff? Let me tell you. Like I said, I used to sleep alone. So ikafika wakati every night, I used to forget to lock my door. No, I didn't used to forget, but it was a once upon a time tendency. Once in a blue moon tendency, that is. And there's this particular day that I just locked it with pata, but pata ya chini na katikati. Sikuweka kifuli. So this guy just, okay, at that point, I did not know who was doing it. But I started feeling like it could have been him, because he's the only weird guy I knew kwa hiyo ploti. So akafungua mlango, nikasikia tu, imagine somebody is opening my door, kai sezo niko solo and I'm scared. Then it hits me, have I really locked my door? Did I lock my door? Thank God nilifunga na pata ya chini, where now his hand could not reach. But I was like, kai mwizi, na nafungua tu mlango wangu, imagine, very comfortably. And then when he did that, he started pushing my door, pushing my door and pushing my door and pushing my door. And he could do that for like a couple of minutes, but now when you're alone, you feel like he's doing that for the whole night. And I started getting scared. So we are now ruling out the issue of not locking the door, because from that day, I got inside my house because I was scared. I was staying alone. I got inside my house and started locking my door. Now, the next day, he did the same thing. He tried kufungua kivuli and he couldn't fungua. Okay, guys, at this point, I'm just hoping it's him. Actually, I think it's him. So let me just say him. He came, opened the door. I didn't open. No, he didn't open the door. But as it is, every time, na ilikonga inafanyika around from 1 to a.m. That is when he used to do that. But do you know kitambo, when he was actually coming to fall on my door, ilikonga mchana, kitu saa 3 ya usiku. Hiyo ni mchana sana, compared to when he was now coming to try and open my door. And remember guys, I had told you, this guy had told me his intentions right from the beginning. He just said he saw me and he liked me and he would love that we have a thing, and I said no. Okay, it's good to tell people your intentions. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's also good to accept that we may not like it. So he did that again the following night between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. Came akajaribu kufungua mlango, ikamkataza. That act iliendelea for 1 week, but at this time I had already told my caretaker that there's something that is not right, and he was like, hii compound haijai kuwa na vitu kama hizo, you're probably just scared, maybe ni paka tu, you know, like maybe ni kitu inakusumbua. But I'm like, paka mwenye anajaribu kufungua mlango wangu. Then I started, ama it's this caretaker. Now you begin thinking, why doesn't he want to look into the issue? Ama it's the caretaker who is trying to open my door. And you know, normally when you stay alone, they know you're staying alone. So I don't know who was trying to do what he was trying to do. Now, see, 1 week imepita. The second week, now it turned to kicking my door. He could come anajaribu kufungua, but if I can't open the door, like akipata, alikuwa anakuja, then he tries to open my door. If he finds it locked, he gets annoyed. Sasa mimi, I'm just there like, how will I nitaishi hivi hadi siku gani? Because I'm a lady and I'm scared. What if one day he finds a way to just open my door? At that time, I started thinking of what could be happening. What is the problem? Does he want, to rape me or what? Because why would you try opening my door at 1 a.m.? So I started talking to my friends about it. I told my friend, a specific friend whose name I will not mention. At that time we were quite close, still quite close. Actually, we are close. Alright, we are close. So I talked to him and I told him, there's something that has been going on and I'm staying alone and I'm scared. Would you mind coming to my house to stay here for a night? Okay, whatever was happening was already so bad. But yeah, I had to find a way. Caretaker hanisaidi. So I was not used to wasenelikuwa kwa compound sana. Now, I started getting scared. Okay, by that time I was already so scared. Baka, sometimes I used to go and just spend in my friend's house. When I came back, when I went to spend at my friend's house, I used to stay in Kahawa Wendani. So I went to bypass to a friend's house. When I returned, I found padlock yangu ilikuwa imevunjwa. So imevunjwa na amefungua hiyo pata ya juu. But sasa juu, I don't know. I came inside the house and nothing was stolen. Everything was set. I was like, I don't know what's happening. Why is my door open? This guy now has started vunjing my padlocks. So I had to send somebody to get me a padlock because I couldn't leave my house like that. So now I cannot leave my house because I'm scared I may return to having nothing in the house. And my friend who was supposed to come and stay keeps postponing because he has a lot of things to do, which I understood, which was true, no excuses. So we are in the 3rd week, right? I started hearing like funny sounds outside my house. And trust me, that night when I was sleeping, still sleeping alone, a baby was crying outside my house. Hey, I'm even scared to talk about it. A baby was crying outside my house. Okay, like not like outside my house, but it felt like kuna mtoto aliachwa somewhere and he was crying. From 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. crying. Mtoi analia. Sasa unajua mimi, from what has been happening in my house, I couldn't go outside. I didn't even want to go and check. I was scared. I was like, what's going on? Why is this place so weird? Then I had a few neighbors of mine wakatoka nje. Actually, some neighbors walitoka nje to just check what's going on. But I'm like, mbona analia kando ya kwangu? Mbona mtoto amewekwa kando ya kwangu? What's going on? Mimi nikasema, let my neighbors go outside. Because me hata nikitoka nje, I'm already so scared of what has been happening. So I just sat, I couldn't sleep. Mi nikakaa tu. Then I think the baby was sorted. Because wase walitoka nje. Me, I was scared because, hey, what if I meet the person who has always been trying to open my door? So I was just there and I was telling God, just let my neighbors do something. Because me, I'm not coming outside. At this point, I hope you guys understand why I didn't come outside. Not that I'm cold. I was literally praying for this kid. I was like, Kai, whose child is this? So a particular neighbor comes out. Wakaanza kuja, nikaanza kuona torches. Wakakuja hapo and the issue was sorted. So see, I think it is time to sleep. I try sleeping. Guess what? Paka. Have you guys ever had paka zenye zinalianga very weird at night? You people don't know. People don't know. Paka ingine ilikuwa inalia in a very wild manner. I felt like the cat was in pain. But you know where this cat was crying? Very close to me. I felt like that cat had come in front of. Unaona kwa line nilikuwa naishi, just somewhere close. So I'm like, yani mimi hakuna siku nitalala kwa hii ploti. Hii paka inalia nini? Ililia vibaya. Me, I've never had a paka lia like that. So I was just there like, ama ni kurongo. As in, nimerongwa nini? Because what are these? Mara mtu anavunja mlango imefunguliwa, a baby is crying at my doorstep. The baby ametolewa na maneiba, now it's the cat. Around 4 a.m. now. Paka imelia hadi nikaanza kuomba. Cause I was like, this is not normal. Paka anaona mbele ya mlango yako. Paka. You know how people, as Africans, we associate cats with with bad omen or something. Like this wild, the strange cats. We just associate them with bad omen or whatever you people associate with it with, depending on where you've grown up and all that. Paka ililia and it didn't cry nice. But I was like, mbona wase watoki nje? Why can't they come and chase the cat away? But I was like, everyone fears cats that cry like that. And I was like, I cannot go. What if nikajini? You know, these things we are normally told with people that we grow up with, our society and stuff. I was like, what if ni jini? Nikasema zimi sitokeacha tu alia hapo. What if akimaliza? I started thinking of very weird stuff. What if akimaliza I die? Guys, like, what if akimaliza I die? What if akimaliza I go blind? I'm like, has this cat been sent specifically to me, and by who? Because no one was behaving like they can hear a cat. And I couldn't even like text anyone I have seen a cat somewhere or something of the sort. No, like I can hear a cat or something, because I didn't have anyone's number. I only had the caretaker's number, but caretaker hako anashughulika na stories zangu. I'm staying alone, but my name is Faith. So I started praying and having faith in God that atanitolea hiyo paka. I prayed. By the way, I have never prayed like that. Okay, I have, but not in that line. Like, not casting away demons. Yeah, I just I started praying. Because now I started feeling like it's not normal. I prayed. And when I just said, in Jesus' name I pray, amen, the cat left. It stopped crying. Even, as in, it didn't even have hiccups. No, it stopped. And I was like, oh, God was listening. Thank you, Jesus. I prayed. I was scared, but I'm praying because I have a Father in heaven, and this cat should stop crying because it is scaring me and I want to sleep. I have classes the next morning. I prayed, and But there I have never, hiyo kitu hata imenihit sahi as I was telling you guys this story. I don't know when it left, but it stopped crying. It was silent. The place was now silent. And around 4:30, now I slept. Woke up at around 7, thanked God for, what happened. I'm safe, I'm alive. It's like, when you wake up and you're like, oh Jesus, that cat didn't do me no harm. I am not saying the cat was sent to me. No, I was scared. Paka unalia nini kwa mlango yangu? Unalia nini paka? I had to pray. Because what else would I have done? Walk out? Go outside and chase? I cannot do that. I don't have that willingness. I don't have that energy. So I just let the cat, I gave that cat to Jesus. I cried my heart out. I casted away whatever I was casting away. Me, I didn't even know what I was doing, but I did what I did. I prayed and it left. So we're still in week 3, but haikuwa imeisha. So I remember hiyo wiki kisha on Friday night was the day now I was scared. Like I was scared. Cause I was actually asleep. Still around 1-2 a.m. I was still asleep. I was actually asleep. I should be asleep by that time, so I was sleeping. I started hearing my name. I recognized the voice. I recognized the voice. Nikasema, that's my neighbor. I know that voice. So ninaamka polepole. Naamka polepole, hajamako kwa mlango yangu. Then he started, nifungulie mlango. Nifungulie mlango Shalom. So when he called my name, I was like, this is somebody that knows me. So basically the person who has been trying to open my door. Okay, the cat stories aside, I'm just telling you about how it was. Like, adi story ya paka kanishtua, this is a so he called my name, and that is when I knew the person that has been doing this ni mwenye ninajua. So akaanza kufungua hiyo mlango, and I'm just there like, hey. Then he started being aggressive. Open this door. Open this door. Fungua hii mlango. Alikuwa anaongea kwa Kiswahili. Fungua hii mlango Shalom. And I was scared. So nimejikunja kwa blanketi. Then I texted my friend. Told him, if you can come to my house tomorrow by very early in the morning, please do. Because at this point, I didn't know. What if he opens my door? What if something happens? You know how thieves can open even ile pata ya chini and they just come in. There's nothing they cannot do, those people. I'm not saying he's a thief, but I was like, if thieves can open doors that zimefungwa kufungwa, why not my door? Sembuse mlango yangu. So, don't be worried, guys. Nothing bad happened. No, something bad happened, but it's coming. But don't be worried. Msikuwa scared. Hizi ni vitu za dunia. Anyway, he tried to open my door. And he was calling my name. He got so aggressive, started kicking my door. But kenye nashanga, maneiba hawawezi amka wakuje waseme like what has been happening on this girl's door every night. Can't they come and check? See if I'm fine? No one did. Anyway, I'm not blaming them, because maybe at a while they were scared. Because at that time of the night, you don't know who is knocking whose door. You can't just wake up from your house anyway. Unless you're that, strong person who can fight anything and anyone. So, this guy started kugonga mlango yangu, and I'm just there like, wow. This is what it means to live alone. Staying alone, iko na benefits zake. And now for me, this was a disadvantage. Because if you were two, we would have thought of what to do. But I am alone. And the way he started shaking my door, ingekuwa ni mlango ya mbao ingevunjika. So he shook my door. I'm like, no one is listening. Hakuna mtu anaweza sikia. So me, he just called my name. He just called my name and started saying, I need to get inside your house. It's like he was in trouble. And I was scared. You just don't trust anyone. So what if you're in trouble? You've put me in trouble for 3 weeks. You're in trouble today. Today is when you're in trouble. I cannot open the door. You've been trying to get inside my... I cannot open the door. So he started saying, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble. Then he said, oh, Shalom unakonga na roho chafu hivyo. You've refused to open this door, ni sawa. And I had him sit down. And nikamka. I went and tried to check this person. And I just saw somebody run away. But he ran away towards the direction of the house of the person mwenye nilikuwa nashuku. Kasema, okay, I'm beginning to get the hang of this. So nikamka morning, my friend, nikamwambia my friend, there's no point of coming. Wewe kuja usiku. Cause daytime hakukuwa na kitu ina happen. So Saturday, I told my friend, come at night and come with some bakora, cause it looks like we are going to fight somebody tonight. When this guy came to my house that night, nothing happened. Nothing happened. And he said, I think you have a problem. Hauko sawa. Because if none of your neighbors is coming, you're probably listening to these things on your own. If the caretaker cannot help you, you can't tell me kelele usiku caretaker izisikia. Kanambia wewe hauko sawa. Kasema, well, maybe. Now I started saying, there's even a cat that, the story of the cat. And he was like, Msaka nishtua zaidi. He left and went to his house on Sunday because Sunday is church day. We go to church. Sunday night, the guy came back and started knocking my door. And now he was calling me, we Shalom, fungua mlango, unajifanya aje, open the door. So, even if you wanted to think that this person was just drunk, and that's why he used to kick your door, now I started feeling like it was intentional. He knew what he was doing. So like, siwezi kuwa nimekuja hapa kila siku najaribu kufungua mlango. Cause akimaliza kupiga hiyo kelele, anaenda kwake. Meaning he knows where his house is, but he wants to break inside my house. The reasons, I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know. You can't know somebody's intentions unless they tell you. How are you guys? How are you feeling? Monday, I told my friend, this story imeendelea. Tuesday imeendelea. Weno peshtangu akakam. And I told him to come at a time when I had to make sure my neighbor was not around, so that asimwona akikuja, just in case he fears to do what he did. So I told my friend that to be ready with whatever. This guy came with a bakora. Now this is what happened. This is what I've been telling you, that something definitely happened. This is what happened. He came with a bakora, rungu, that is sileni kona, it has that head or something. That thing that looks like, okay. And that was like probably the best night of my life. Because he came and he said, no, let us sleep. Yo, kelele itatuamsha. No. Akaenda akasimama nyuma ya curtain when the noise began. Akatoka tu polepole from where he was sleeping and went to the curtain. Akasimama tu nyuma ya curtain. Then akakuja. Tulikuwa tuna text because I didn't want him, the one outside, to hear that. So that we are talking. So this guy texted me and said, you know what? It is a short guy, small-bodied. I will not continue because I know some of my neighbors are watching. Sasa, my neighbors then could be watching. You never know. You just don't spill the beans like that. This guy, my people, this guy came. He showed up. Started knocking my door. The guy that was in my house texted me. So I knew it was him and I said, that's my neighbor. Then he texted me and told me, I want you to open the door. Hey! Nikasema, even if fine you're in the house, it is still like, it's a nightmare. You want me to open the door? So nikaenda nikafungua mlango. Akaanza, Shalom, fungua. Nikamwambia nakaa mchini. Leo nakaa. Nikafungua. I opened the door. Nikafungua mlango and he came in. Then he was like, he started laughing. Leo umefungua. Leo nimekupata. Sasa nikatuliza, is this guy normal? Like, wow. How do I know this guy? Umefungua. And he locked the door. Umefungua leo, kuja hapa. Then I was just like, let me just play along. At least I will know what his intentions have been. Kuja hapa, leo nataka kuonyesha. So nilisema nipendi. Aki some people, why are some people like that? Anyway, I don't know. So nilisema utaki story yangu, let me show you something. Started getting closer. Anakuja mbele, okay, nasonga nyuma na ananifuata. Nasonga na ananifuata. And I was just there like, dead. I'm dead. If this guy, wait, and I was like, why is this guy not doing anything? Then I looked at him. Kumbe alikuwa anatoka kwa curtain pole pole. Na rungu, kai that guy. That guy got a serious hit on his back. He got scared. Pombe alikuwa amekunywa yote ilisha tu hivyo. That guy got scared. And this my friend just started, so you're the one, eh? The reason why this thing was funny is that he was not beaten, he was not punched, he was caned. He was caned. Umsali nalisha chini. And this guy just began, ni wewe? You're the one who has been disturbing, eh? Ni wewe? And this guy saying, si wewe, si hivo, acha kunigonga. This guy tried fighting back, but he couldn't because obviously I had brought a stronger person. And that guy was caned like a baby. Alichapwa. For real. And that is the time I'll never forget that night. I was just there like Pokea viboko. I was so happy. I was just there seeing a man not cry, wail. Seeing a man scream like I was like, this guy, leo umeshikwa. And I was there chocheaing this my friend, gonga, chapa wewe mtu. And he was caning. Hata hakuwa anampiga. I forgot to mention, we had canes in the house. This guy came with canes and a bakora. The bakora was just in case he's strong, because he didn't know who he was coming to deal with. Angemgonga nayo na zone out ama pass out or whatever na surrender to the caretaker or something. But the vibokos, he was intentional about them. He was like, mimi leo na mchapa. And he told me, that's what he was joking, alichapwa. Vibokos inavunjika tu. And he was not even like, came like he was just, ni wewe? And you know how when people came, the way they behave, and this guy was caned. He was like, no, acha, unanigonga niliwasha leo utajua ujui. And he told him, if you try touching her, utajua mimi ni nani. Mimi ninaishi tu in the next apartment. I will come back for you. Si nimesha kujua. Promise me you will not repeat. Promise me utafanya kitu tena. Jamaa pia anasema sitafanya. I swear, I will never knock this door. I promise. He was told, I don't know where the key is. So, look for the key, open the door, but as I came in. That was the funniest part. This guy is checking everything. Chini ya carpet, chini ya nini, kwa vyombo. Naenda kutafuta key kwa vyombo. And he was being caned. Where he's going anafuata na kiboko. And he's screaming, acha hizo, acha hizo. Okay, it was okay, fine. If it was my friend, I would have felt bad about him being beaten. But the fact that this is somebody that has traumatized me, gonga yeye, chapa, viboko zinavunjika na chapa tu. That guy, they were running all over the house. Viboko, kitanda, nini, kila mahali. Wenye wanaanguka chini. I was just there like, nice. I'm enjoying this whole thing. Chapa, gonga yeye. And he finally found the key. Ilikuanga tu. Unaonapo kwa place, okay, where mkono unaingizanga, ukifungwanga mlango, there useleka tukia hapo. Nani alifunga mlango? Sasa mimi nashangaa, how can you forget umeweka key? Pombe ni mbaya, my people. Pombe ni mbaya. This guy was caned. After Miss J Chapo hivyo. The fact that it was not like a fight, the fact that he was being caned, just made my day. Unachapa kama mtoto. Kwanza alichapa na viboko. Promise me you won't repeat. Until this friend of mine started laughing. Promise me you won't repeat. Akapata. So imagine mtu anafungua mlango. Mtu anafungua mlango na viboko zinaingia. So it's just like nyache. And he's funging the door. And I was there like, nice. I like this. I don't even know why I never recorded that thing. I would have had a live footage. Mimi ningewaonyesha tu. But it just didn't hit me. I was just enjoying the moment. Mtu anafungua mlango na hiyo time sasa, at that time he can't even open the door. As in, he's trying to open the padlock, but I don't know what was happening, and he's being caned. And I was just there like, I love you, my friend. Nakupenda. I love this friend of mine to date because he caned for me, this guy. Me, I thought these guys will fight. But when my friend came to the house with canes, I knew it was going to get messy and fun at the same time. This man was beaten. Caned, that is. When alifungua mlango. Ndio mtu alitoa. Alafu rafiki yangu ni nani? He followed. Actually, he followed. And he ran after this guy. And I was just there like, what? Nikatoka nje and I'm like, unajua tena nini? Mlango yake. The door. His door was also locked. Because every time he comes from outside, he begins with my door before going to the door. So, wabenda kwa mlango yake. And he started caning him there. Fungua mlango. Ndio fungue mlango. Key imekataa kufungua. You know when you're panicking and you're being caned and you're crying. Rather lamenting, and he's just there like, fungua, and the speed ikaanza kuongezeka. He started being beaten so bad. Mpaka nikamwambia chill, relax now. Nimemchapa sana. Unajua ni light skin. Watu light skin ukiwachapa, you know those red stuff, those red alamas that come out. Guys, that is what happened. Thank you guys so much for listening. That guy never came back to my house again. We never met, and he moved out after like a month. He moved to the next apartment, and thank you so much to the friend who helped. I am very honored to be your friend. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, share, comment. If you like my content, of course you do. You have watched this video to the end. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed. So far, I am so overwhelmed by your love. Thank you so much. Bye.